Plano City Council is meeting right now to discuss the first steps toward regulating short-term rentals after a recent shooting outraged neighbors. Council members have been consulting with neighboring cities for months on how they do it. Last month, a fight at a Verbo rental led to a shot getting fired into a child's playroom down the street. So the Plano City Council meeting started just a few minutes ago, and Fox 4's Alex Boyer spoke with some people who plan to speak there tonight. Alex.
Hi, Steve. You know, this meeting will be the first time that Plano City Council will directly discuss a short-term rental restriction ordinance, what that might look like. This is that first official conversation. Many Plano residents have been voicing their concerns for months. Opponents of short-term rentals say some are attracting crime and disrupting their otherwise quiet neighborhoods.
I looked out my back window and there was what looked like a fraternity party happening in my neighbor's backyard.
Bill France says he co-founded the Plano, Texas Neighborhood Coalition about a year ago after a problematic short-term rental popped up behind him.
It's unlawful and they need to be removed.
France is among a growing group of Plano residents sharing their stories of frustrations with STRs. Chris Brockman lives across the street from one.
The destination is the house. And so what does a house bring? A party. We are not set up to regulate and manage parties in our neighborhood.
The frustrated homeowners live in the same Oakwood Glen neighborhood where gunfire erupted from a party at a short-term rental last month.
The number one problem is safety. We had a shooting right in this house behind me.
The owner of the rental, which had been listed on Airbnb and VRBO before the shooting, said the booking that fateful weekend was made through VRBO. She said before the shooting, she repeatedly reminded the guests not to disturb the neighbors and went to bed. At 1:50 a.m. that Sunday morning, shots rang out, part of it captured on a neighbor's security camera. One of the bullets struck Zoe Sanchez's home, her 3-year-old's playroom, through a wall and into a litter box.
And then he points, and there's a huge bullet hole right above my daughter's playroom, like her daybed.
Last September, Sky 4 captured images of furniture being moved out of a short-term rental on Las Palmas Lane in Plano. Police told Fox 4 it was being used as a brothel. These incidents and others have led to Plano residents rallying City Council to pass an ordinance banning short-term rentals from taking root in their neighborhoods.
I think the biggest thing is that on any given weekend, we don't know what's going to happen. And the woman who rented this house out, she didn't intend for there to be a shooting, but it happened. And that is the point of why we don't want them.
It's like a box of chocolate. We never know what we're going to get.
And I just saw some members of the Plano, Texas Neighborhood Coalition show up. They're walking inside to, of course, testify before the council today to make their voices heard. We also, of course, expect council to hear from owners of some of those short-term rentals who, of course, want to see them stay.